Hi, chat. How you doing? Happy Pride Month. So, hi, chat. Firstly, something to note. A couple of things. One, I have breakfast, which is leftovers from yesterday. Two, we're watching the State of Unreal, which is what you see here. Currently in the background, they're showing off some of the things that they've already talked about, and they're kind of like mentioning it and stuff like that. And thirdly, after this is done, I'm going to be playing a little bit of Elden Ring Night Rain. Now, the first time I played it was on stream. Since then, I put 40 hours into it, and I've beaten a couple of monsters. So I am a little more progressed in what to do. It has been a lot of fun, and I have been playing every second of it has been fun. Anyway, yes, just a little bit of time. We still got 18 minutes before anything of this really gets shown off. I think they're just showing a lot of background stuff. I'm gonna turn this down just a little bit here. Turn this up. This game looks so good, by the way. They showed off a Carmen Sandiego game that I didn't like. You guys couldn't see, and I was like, what the fuck? And they showed off Kingmaker. I thought Kingmaker was a joke. That's a real game? What? I love it. It's great. But also, Gum, good morning. Walcott, how you doing? Congrats on first, Gum, and congrats on second. Walcott, thank you so much for watching. But yeah, without further ado, this is gonna just kind of happen on the side. Gonna see some cool things, some cool Unreal 5 engine stuff. I'm actually excited for Unreal 5 because I think Unreal 4 was kind of weirdly processed, but everything in Unreal 5 that I've played or been seen and stuff like that seems a lot smoother, I guess is the word. So I do wonder if they figured that out and it's a lot better. I would. Is that robot holding it? Yes, okay. Gotta do restart. Oh, do I? It's still live. Hopefully. Anyway, YouTube, I hope you enjoy a little bit of the reaction content. I don't know how long this is going to be. It could be an hour. It could be 30 minutes. It could be 3 hours. I don't know. I don't think they're usually crazy long, but either way, this is the first bit of reaction content for the week. We also have some more reaction content on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So we're going to be doing a whole bunch of stuff, and I'm going to have people on, hopefully, for some of those. So that'll be super exciting, and to get their reactions to stuff, and not just me going, wow, every game looks great and has its merits. So yeah, that'll be kind of fun. That looks cool. What? Oh, that poor robot. You know what? Fair. You know what? He went for it. Anyway, leave a like, subscribe to me, all that fun stuff. I hope you enjoy. The video after this one will probably be a little bit of Night Rain. So if you guys like Night Rain, keep enjoying good content. We might be doing solo tries because I'm curious what solo feels like. What am I looking at? buddy. That is fucking cool. What? Yo, game engines are pretty. I love it. Oh my god. It's so pretty. Remember when like fucking, I don't know, fucking Cruise USA came out and you were like, that car looks crazy. Goddamn. Boy once got into a fight with a friend over his girl, ended up in 4 months long stay in a hospital for him. As a result, he lost depth perception and ended up dilated. They stayed friends. Wow. Props to them for staying friends, I suppose. Also, a lot of this could be copyright, and that would be unfortunate. Twitch, don't do that. Hopefully, it should be fine. Oh, this is null down here again. There we go. That guy later did his album art. Hell yeah. Twinmotion.com. Nice. Apparently, you can just download that right now. Hey, not Unreal 5, right? Or was Split Fiction Unreal 5? Yeah, it was. See, this is what I mean. This game ran fucking beautifully. I've played Unreal games that like still can't like feel just as good. They feel kind of like choppy and eh. But this game ran fucking beautifully, and oh my god, was it so good. That last level, oh, that last level was good. I mean, all of it was good, but that last level really blew my mind. Fun fact, the last scene that they showed is like the first scene in the game. Fun fact. Fun fact, she says. Oh my god! Chat, I promise you, we will come back to it. We will play it before the Game Awards, okay? We will play it before it gets Game of the Year. I promise you, we will finish it. We will play it before it gets Game of the Year. I promise you, okay? I swear we will come back. Oh my god, it's such a fucking beautiful game. Everybody's talking about it. They're like, it's amazing. It's so good. The music is 10 out of 10. Everything's great. And I'm like, well, shit. Also, yeah, oh no, it's Sadness is right. There's so many characters that I have yet to like really meet. And I think they did an amazing job. So good. The music is so good. Again, it's worth noting, they found the music, the guy who did the music is like a random SoundCloud person, and the guy who wrote the fucking story for the game was just found on like Reddit or something. Like, they really looked for talent where nobody else thought to look. Or cared to look, I guess. They really gave it their all in that way. Gundam? So obviously with Unreal Fest, we're not going to be seeing just video games. We're going to be seeing any ways that this Unreal Engine is used and what could be used for it in the future. Is that a samurai dinosaur?
Stop doing that. Let me see you.
Damn. I'm just enjoying it, honestly. Supposedly, I think GTA 6 is on Unreal 5. So that's exciting. So we'll see. Well, it might not be, actually. It might be in its own thing. I hope it's in Unreal 5. Unreal 5 seems to be pretty, honestly, doing quite well, so. Look at these shoes, chat. The chains seem unpractical. I think it's on Rage. Please don't. Please be on Unreal 5. I'm so concerned whenever somebody does something like outside of it and they have their own engine and it's like a big game. I'm like, oh. Case in point, Elden Ring. It works because it's still FromSoft's engine, but like FromSoft needs to update their engine. Of course, I don't want everything uniform, but I think if you're going for like realism, Unreal's probably the way to go. All right. We got 8 minutes left. We're here. Hello, chat. Boobies, I love you so much. I don't know if my wife is here, but if they are, mwah, love you. Look how fucking, like, good this looks. My baby redeemed third. Let's go. My baby is here. I did summon them, yes. Xbox controllers for navigation. God damn. That's actually really good. That would allow you to do so many things. That would be so good. You could level like an area and then show how it could be. Use this, please. It looks like it would blow my PC up or save on heating. One of the two, really. I don't know why null is down here. Anyway. Right! The new Predator movie. Or show. Dude, look at that fucking samurai T-Rex kicking ass. Last dungeon, Lukey and the lights. Gundam Requiem for Vengeance. That looks insane. What the fuck? Gonna lurk, have fun? Okay, Walcott, thank you for the lurk. Have a good time. Also, honestly, playing the simulation probably wouldn't be that bad for your PC. Rendering the simulation, like making it, that would be bad for your PC. Witcher 4! Siri! Let's go! Dude, I'm so fucking hyped for Witcher 4. Yes! Also, CD Projekt Red is at Summer Game Fest. More information? Some actual gameplay? Oh, let's go. I'm excited. All right. Last 6 minutes. Beep, beep. Rive. Oh. What is this? Production ready UI. Oh, wow. Uh-oh. This is making me think I could get into this. I shouldn't think this. Kind of fear for CD Projekt. Why? They fucked up on Cyberpunk, but they got bullied into releasing Cyberpunk, and then people hated them for it. They were like, it's not ready, but we'll release it since everybody clearly wants it, because people were starting to like leak their engines and shit like that, and like all their like files and shit. And so then they were like, fuck it, we'll release it early, and then everybody hated it, and they were like, see? And then it got even worse. There was a whole bunch of situations for them. But with Witcher 4, it looks good. New president policies affecting them. Oh, no. Wait. What do you mean? Like their president or like the president? Thank you to our platinum sponsor, Nintendo Switch 2. You too can buy a Nintendo Switch. You can't technically really own it, even though you paid for it, because now Nintendo really likes to hate people who play their systems. Even more. What am I looking at? The Unreal Fest, Unreal State Play. Not the lesser. Instant AI generated. Ooh, don't talk about generative AI, please. It's okay. We don't need it. We don't need it. We have creativity. We don't need generative AI. It has its purposes, but not generative AI. That shit's trash. Fuck off. Also, Poland got a new president. Oh. I'm guessing that's not a good thing. In-game! In-game! Oh my god! Fast X? It's about family! Is that the Stay Put Marshmallow Man? Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater! I'm so excited. Lego Fortnite! Yo, Fortnite Battle Pass. Oh, Senua Saga is so good. Judith! Hey, it's the fighting game from League of Legends. What? Look at all these pretty games. These are movies. That's a game. Immortals of Avium? That game was okay. He doesn't like us, yes. Oh. Well, that's fun. Lords of the Fallen! Lords of the Fallen is on Unreal 4. The casting of Frank Stone! Where's Leth and Kenna? Oh shit, the Talos Principle too. Fortnite Festival, yo, let's go. Let's go! Also, Chrono Odyssey is going to be on Unreal 5. It is a MMO that's coming to Xbox this year, I think. Also, did that say Marvel 1943 Rise of Hydra? That's a game that's coming out? Lost Records, Bloom and Rage! Yuri will play that. Was that Black Panther fighting Captain America? That's Black Panther's dad fighting Captain America. Yes. I don't know why, but we'll find out. I love my Bubby so much. I love my Bubby so much. Oh my god. All right. Only a minute away. Is a title passed down generationally? I know that. I was just specifically stating because that's not the Black Panther that like is my, well, I can't even say my generation because technically the Black Panther that is my generation is still like, it's been the same one for like a while. But yeah. Also, in case this wasn't blatantly obvious, hello, I am a trans cat. Hello, trans wolf cat. Hey, happy Pride Month, and if you don't like it that we're here, get fucked and fuck off. I have no plainer message for you. If me living my life upsets you, go be upset in a corner that no one cares about. That is all. This is when my stream crashes because Twitch is like really against trans people. They're not. Just a joke, Twitch. I apologize. Happy Pride Month. Just remember, every other month of the year, it's let me get this straight. But this month, it's let me be queer. And I will forever steal that joke. Because it's really funny to me. All right, Unreal Fest begins. I don't know what this is going to entail.
Sleep is he? The ploughing plonker. Break me pearlies on this blasted pit-ridden tract.
Is this Witcher?
Where's Virna to Iroh? Oi! The devil's out there! Just running from!
I mean, the clothes fit, the accents, the like monster, sure. Are you flying? Oh, you've been dropped. I'm so sorry. Holy fuck, you survived! Oh, you're super lucky. Oh, you should have died, actually. It would have been nicer to you. I'm so sorry, sir. I still haven't played the Witcher games. There's a new one already? Yes, Bubbies, there's a new one already. I wouldn't suggest starting with 2, to be completely honest. Probably just start with 3, just because 2 is really like... Oh, you look fun. Hey, he didn't make it. Is this The Witcher? It is! There's Ciri, let's go! I'll do second and third. Good. Don't do the first one. The first one is not great.
Me fooled, Fruin.
Look how fucking good she looks! Ah! It's so cool! Yes! Yes! Look at that pretty game! Ah! Let's go. Hell yeah. Women! Alright. Wow, no male protagonist, Witcher? Duh, I'm out. GG's. During Pride Month? Anyway. That's the end of the bit. Woke?
Thank you, everyone, and welcome to the State of Unreal at Unreal Fest Orlando. We're here to show you what's next with Unreal Engine.
I don't know if my laptop will run it.
So much more.
Well, I hope so.
That you're able to join us.
We got to get you a
Thank
PC,
you.
Bubbies.
But first things first, I'm here with Sebastian.
I'm the realist.
High-Tech from CD Projekt Red. We have a lot to talk about. Hey, guys.
Hey. Thank you, Wyatt. Thank you, Wyatt, and hello, everyone.
Hi.
With The Witcher 4, we're stepping things up. And to do that, we needed the right partner. One that truly understands that great open-world games are all about art and technology coming together.
Look how good it looks! Don't just stand there, run down the mountain!
And around the launch of UE5,
Sorry, I'll shut up.
your awesome team at CD Projekt Red announced a collaboration to make open world development in Unreal even better. And it's an opportunity, we just couldn't pass it up. So we've been working on a technical demo together to achieve...
See that mountain? You can climb it. Oh god, not
take a look at
Destiny
it.
2.
You guys
Please
ready?
no.
Already.
Not Destiny.
High-Tech is going to play the build for us.
Sure.
What? You have a playable build? Shit, don't you dare. Don't you fucking dare.
This is a technological showcase set in the world of The Witcher 4. What you just saw and are going to see now is running on a standard PlayStation 5 at 60 FPS with ray tracing. So
60 FPS with ray tracing? Hang on.
A professional monster slayer. a witcher. She explores the world and hunts down monsters for coin. The region we are in is called Kovir, and you'll get to explore it in a game.
Chad, look how
Right
pretty
now,
this looks.
Ciri is investigating a monster, and after gathering new clues, she is heading back to a nearby village.
This looks so good.
All right, everyone, meet Kelpie.
Kelpie, your horse?
Let weeds be weeds, Kelpie.
Hey!
So just like the Roach, Ciri has her own loyal companion.
Yay! We lose Roach, but we gain Kelpie. I will take it.
We return to town.
That's a
These
pretty
two
fucking
characters
horse.
needs to feel like one. Since you're gonna explore the world on horseback, riding needs to feel seamless,
Polish mountains range in
natural,
Poland.
and just fun.
Yeah, and to
I would
support
hope the
that, we're
Polish
introducing
mountain range is in
multi-character
Poland,
motion matching
but thank
in
you.
Unreal. So Ciri and Kelpie, they're perfectly synchronized when mounting from any angle and speed. And we also support root motion movement on Kelpie. So controlling her feels realistic and grounded.
Oh, yes.
And there are also some really nice improvements to
Look how
our
fucking
Unreal
pretty these mountains are.
CLS
What the
Flesh
fuck?
Solver and these machine-learned deformations.
Oh, here's the
Realistic
tech demo part,
muscles
chat.
Moving and stretching under Kelpie's skin without compromising the performance there.
Oh. God, Unreal 5 is so pretty.
So let's leave Ciri behind for a second and talk about the world itself.
I was saying riding a horse named Kelpie into the
So
water.
much of
Nah,
the Witcher
that's
world
probably
is
fair.
natural, organic, especially Kovir with its dense forest and wild nature.
I love these
And
red
wild
mountains.
nature is hard. And
Redstone!
with nanite geometry, we've freed artists from so many of their old constraints. But we don't want to rest until everything we do in Unreal has that same spirit of freedom. There's always more work to do. And foliage is a huge piece of that puzzle. So we are excited to introduce nanite foliage.
Oh my god.
And in order to achieve gorgeous foliage density everywhere, while still being memory efficient, fast to render, we believe that a new idea was needed. So instead of the same card approach we've been using for the past 20 years, artists should be free to take a nanite approach to foliage, modeling every single leaf and pine needle. And the
Fucking
old
excuse
LOD
you?
tricks of the past, they needed a complete rethink. And in their place, it's a new adaptive voxel representation in nanite. It's volumetric, it's fully 3D, and it's super fast to render. And these dense clusters of triangles turn into these cubes, which at a distance, they're no larger than a pixel, and they react to the changing light of our dynamic sun
Yeah.
and our shadows, and they allow artists to render whatever
Chat,
amount of foliage
unironically,
to achieve
that
their
is so
vision
fucking good.
without compromise.
And no compromise means
That helps
how
rendering
ambitious we
to
are
such a
when it
crazy
comes to
level.
bringing our
Oh
vision
my
to
God.
life with incredible visuals. But more than that, together with Epic, we created faster way to load the world. We can now bring in more content more quickly for the smoothest possible experience as
Yup.
we fly down to catch up
Yup.
with Ciri.
I know it's a tech demo, but this game looks pretty. Hang on, let me see something.
Welcome to Valdrest. So Valdrest is a port town, a hub for fishing, trade, and mining. It's one of those places where you can meet shady characters or overhear gossip from other lands. It's also where Ciri took on her current contract.
That is really dangerous.
High-tech, let's leave Kelpie here and explore the marketplace and food. I'm so excited we can finally show you some of this stuff. Let's see what Valdrest has to offer.
Oh my god. Fuck you. Ah, bugger.
For the furry rascal will often wait, and the bear's weight grants good fortune.
The problem with tech demos is I'm always curious how they actually interact.
Guys, notice how responsive the world is.
Oh.
Character actions directly affect what happens around you, sometimes even setting off chain reactions. Everything is working together. Oh, look at this poor gentleman being taught how to fly by an angry innkeeper. That's what happens when you cheat at Gwent.
Please cheat Gwent. Gwent sucks.
Okay, so this is the guy who gave the series quest his own. Like you probably suspect, he has his own agenda in all of this.
You think?
Again, Wilfred. Get your ass up.
Anyways, what I was saying was I always am curious
Full day's toil.
Who in? Ah. Witcher.
how they actually interact with each other in these games.
No eternity.
Because it's great to like show an NPC dropping apples to show how that would look. But will that happen?
Suffice to say, they'll not reach you. As for the salt, found not one speck. I presume this comes as no surprise to you.
She got green eyes instead of yellow?
Now. Kavir's smuggling trade is of no concern to me.
Shush, shush, shush.
The manticore that flattened your cart and devoured your men? Quite the opposite.
Manticore. No, them winged hellspawn dwell in the arse end of Creighton, not here.
While Siri decides what to do about that merchant, let's take a look at the character technology that powers this marketplace. Why don't we listen in on these fishmongers? They're selling their wares, chatting up customers.
There's a chance we might not play Elden Ring if this goes on for as long as I think it does. Is it a scripted event or something that happens in game just by playing? Yeah, that's what I mean. Yo, they got like, what was that, rock salt on the ice or whatever to make it like stay frozen?
Metahuman tools, improved Unreal Smart Objects, Chaos Cloth, and more.
Yeah, and all of this exists to make sure that the
Alright, I'm back. What did I miss?
between Ciri and NPCs
They're showing off the
is as
town.
small as possible.
Yeah, and closing
And
that
how they're,
gap,
like,
it's not just
interacting
about
with each
fidelity,
other.
right? But also authenticity. They should react to changes in the world.
Wi-Fi
around
was
them.
being funky. No, I'm sorry,
The
puppies.
prisoner in Pillar isn't exciting enough for Valdres. Let's grab everyone's attention with a circus.
Hey, juggling? Yo, shit.
But the
Three
great
balls?
performance deserves a huge crowd though. Let's crank it up.
Oh, how many people can we have on screen? What are we going for here?
So
The whole
we are
fucking
seeing
town?
Tons of optimizations here to many of Unreal
Oh.
systems, including an
You finally have
entirely
100K
new
points? Hell yeah.
Unreal animation framework, allowing us to fit easily
Functioning mod view on
60
mobile?
FPS
Apparently.
budget, not just in rendering, but also with room to spare
Salt
on
remove
the
water to
game.
make it rot slower and lowering the amount of
Over
microorganisms.
300
Yeah. I wasn't sure if it was a type of
skeletal
specific
mech
salt or if it was
all
just
going about
salt.
their business. And the whole point is to leave breathing room for developers
Only
like you
400K to more to
to
go.
introduce
Yeah.
the gameplay and the systems that your players expect, empowering you to make your worlds come to life without Unreal standing in your way.
You are right. That's the open world RPG that we're making. But before we wrap up, how about one final check-in with Ciri?
Before we wrap up. All right, what are we at? Okay.
We are making this game to be the most immersive and
Whoosh.
ambitious open world Witcher game ever.
Rock Salt Man Poem might be
We are
reflected in the world of
making
Witcher.
this a
Might be.
reality thanks to our work
Look at
on
that cool
Unreal
Twin
with
Peak
the team
mountain.
at Epic. I think what we're doing together is going to bring in a new generation of open world RPGs.
Good.
And I'm so proud of what
Good.
we accomplished so far.
Do cool shit with open world RPGs. I like open world RPGs. I like
We're
playing them. I
almost
like the
done, but
collectible
before we go,
funness.
Here's a small gift for all Witcher fans. A first look at Lanexeter.
Oh. Oh, there's the Manticore.
Onward, Kelpie. We worked.
That looks so good. Yes. Ah, I'm so excited. Yes.
Thanks, guys.
Also, chat, I may not have streamed Witcher
Seriously,
2 and
it
3. I did play them.
And we've
So,
also barely
so excited
scratched
for the
surface
fourth
what's
one.
Coming in Unreal 5.6. So,
Fuck this Wi-Fi.
here's
No.
Julianne to tell you even more. Thank you very much.
Thank you so
I'm
much.
sorry, baby girl. It's okay. Chat, it's so early in the morning and I'm like screaming and shit. Third. Ooh. Oh, Epic Games. Yo, Fortnite.
Hey everyone, great to be here in Orlando. I spent a lot of time on this demo, So I'm happy
Your
to
neighbors
go
hate
on to
you?
talk
Yeah.
about what went into the 5.6 release. An open world like that was just the perfect content.
Oh, they're not gonna talk
for
about. They're
our
talking about
model
Witcher
for the
still.
release, which was performance. We want the engine to scale to large and rich worlds. We want to preserve graphics quality. And of course, we want to deliver high frame rates that you and your players expect.
Yeah.
So
Fair.
let's check it out, starting with rendering.
Is the
If you
entire
remember,
yeah,
when
you
we
said
released
nanites.
Nanite with
Is the
3.5,
entire Unreal
it supported
like state of
everything.
Unreal going to be showing basically just
Last year,
Witcher?
We brought skinning to Nanite. And now we're working on Nanite foliage. The only way to have a forest that looks as good as this one is to use 3D geometry for all parts of the trees, just like we do for everything else. However, this is a crazy amount of fine geometry. So we had to rethink how trees are created and displayed. To create them, we developed Nanite assemblies. These 28 little parts that you see are all that we use to build all the spruces from the forest. They are instanced thousands of times and used like building blocks to assemble trees in different ways.
Oh.
And as you probably noticed with the wind effect, they even support skeletal animation, which runs on the GPU.
Yo,
Thanks
can
to
I have the
assembly,
first VTuber
ray
model
tracing,
built on
the
nanites?
storage, the runtime memory, and the rendering cost. Then, to
Can somebody
display
build me a
on the
nanite
forest,
VTuber model?
challenge was to preserve fidelity and performance from any distance. Let's check up close the level of detail we're talking about here.
God fucking damn.
Lots of details. But this triangle representation is not the most efficient when far away, due to the amount of overlapping. And that's why we made an adaptive voxel representation. But in reality, you'll never see those voxels this close, since when we move the camera back, they're barely a pixel. Nanite foliage is almost done.
That's so
Moving
good.
it to the main line as we speak, and it will be available for everyone in 5.7. Another thing I would like to share is that ray tracing and Lumen now run more than twice as fast, with no visual trade-off.
Look how pretty the lighting engine. Ray tracing just means pretty lights.
We can now hit 60 FPS on consoles.
Yes.
And finally, we rewrote the rendering pipeline to run asynchronously so you can increase the richness of your scenes even more. Now let's talk about chaos physics.
I mean,
For
we'll get to
chaos
120 on
blocks,
console, but
improve our cloud-to-cloud
Who knows when.
constraint solution.
yes.
This removes a lot of collision.
Yes.
evaluation
Also, I like that
requirements
they
on
showed
piling
off
up and
her top
interacting
part
with
is like
others.
pinned down by the weapons.
Even for complex setup like Series K,
So good.
hit a sub-millisecond budget on PS5. With Chaos Flash, we introduce procedural
Don't say
muscle
Chaos Flash.
activations to make deformation and motion more natural.
Look at how good Kelpie
Your
looks.
artist will take
Ah!
control over
What'd you do to
visual
Kelpie?
simulation and train ML models that run fast
Anyway.
in real time. We now
You
support the
did done.
baking
Give me
of
my
fluid
skin
surface
back.
data
Give my
just
horse's
like with
skin
assets
back. What the
to be
fuck?
played back at low cost. This is
Oh.
going to be high fidelity water without the performance cost of real-time fluid simulation. For animation, we
Cool.
work on both performance and fidelity.
These games are made with the help of.
Here, you can see
Probably.
how Siri and Kelpie match up in their interaction. Well, that works no matter the angle of approach. That's our Modes character motion matching solution. We
Oh.
also added motion matching in Sequencer to build stitch tracks. With them, you can seamlessly transition from gameplay to cinematic. Also,
Nice.
we now have a secondary layer of animation driven by physics in Control Rig. We used it in Kelpie's rig to drive the mane,
Fuck.
the tail, and the saddleback. And now, I'm happy to announce that all these features are already integrated into our new
Oh.
Unreal Animation
Thanks, Aribot.
framework,
I'm sorry you
which
got
we are
banned from
releasing
Twitch.
as experimental in 5.6. We built it with performance first in mind. Animation evaluation are now running in parallel off the game thread, which was our bottleneck. And for the other character systems that are just as costly, like movement, avoidance, state-free behaviors, we also move them to worker threads. This is really going to help you create scenes that are crowded and lively.
There's not just a bunch of people
Streaming
standing there,
has
they're all
always been
existing.
a big deal regarding performance. And the 3 biggest improvements we made are physics state creation, which now runs async, improve runtime PCG for ground scatter on GPU,
Okay.
and a
Oh,
new
not GPU.
FastGeo plugin to stream static geometry. And just to take a different example, in CitySample, the streaming time was cut down by 90% while moving at high speed. We focus on a lot of areas for performance in 5.6. And mobile is no exception. We work on better defaults and scalability settings for mobile.
We don't need
minimize the
mobile,
video
actually.
packet size. We also improve our workflows with a UI refactor of the viewport toolbar and content browser, an on-device iteration workflow,
Yo, shit, is that Fortnite?
and a mobile preview solution. So there you go. Unreal Engine
Nice force crack, let's
5.6
go.
is all about performance, and it's available today.
Hell yeah. I was really concerned nobody would clap for him. Oh no. Hell yeah. Okay, good shit.
Please go enjoy the tech talks and session we have for you guys and come chat with us. And now, please welcome Chris from the MetaHuman team. Thank you, everyone.
Metahuman? Okay. Metahuman? No. Chris Evans?
Thank you, Julian. Metahumans may only be a few years old, but we are seeing them everywhere, powering everything from games and AI agents to film, television, cultural heritage, and more. What you've seen so far is just the beginning. The creativity and innovation coming from the community continues to inspire us. It reminds us why we build these tools in the first place, to make it easier for everyone
Black Panther.
to tell stories that matter. Now we're entering the next chapter, expanding how you create and animate metahumans with flexible workflows that help you move faster and work smarter. To walk us through some of the biggest features in this release, please welcome filmmaker and virtual production pioneer, Matt Workman.
Oh shit! Mr. Workman! I love your work! Man! Sorry.
Thanks, Chris. For those that don't know me, I'm a cinematographer and Unreal Engine developer. I worked on Epic's first in-camera VFX demo, the one with the motorcycle surrounded by LED walls. It was pretty cool. I'm also the creator of Cinetracer, a previous tool used by filmmakers.
I don't know.
I've been using metahumans in my work since the alpha, and recently I've gotten some hands-on time with some of the new features coming in Unreal Engine 5.6. MetaHuman Creator is a fast and intuitive web-based application used for creating digital characters. And now, with the
Where's my MetaHuman VTuber?
power is available directly in the editor. That's right, MetaHuman Creator is now fully integrated into Unreal Engine.
That's pretty good.
I think it's pretty cool too. You can create and
Oh,
work
okay.
with metahumans directly in your project, keeping everything connected and in context. And with the new character assemblies, metahumans are built locally, making it even easier to integrate them directly into your pipeline.
MetaHuman Creator is one of Unreal's
That's a
first
big
cloud-based
smile.
tools. It means you work locally, but for heavy lifting, tasks like generating high-quality textures or building our complex face and body rigs, we leverage MetaHuman Cloud services, which deliver high-fidelity results without ever leaving the editor. And in 5.6, local assembly reduces the average MetaHuman export time from 15 to 20 minutes down to 2 or 3.
God damn.
The team
Okay.
tackled all this while dramatically expanding the core representation model and significantly improving visual fidelity. Basically, you can make even more diverse characters. They all look better. It's freaking fast, and it is in Unreal Editor on your local machine.
His
Now,
face
although
kind of
they're
looked
all
like,
major improvements, we're just starting to scratch the surface here. Metahumans have always
remember his
had
name, fuck.
amazing facial customization, and now Epic is bringing that same level of control and realism to the entire body. In UE 5.6, metahumans get a major upgrade with the new parametric body system, letting you blend between different presets or fine-tune proportions using real-world measurements like height, inseam, shoulder width, and even muscle mass. And here's the best part. As the body changes, so does the clothing. The new Unreal Outfit asset automatically adapts garments to the character's body, all in real time, no matter the proportions. As someone who's built these kind of assets before, I can tell you this used to mean manually creating and managing every body variation.
Oh my god, yeah.
The new system does give you the flexibility to create different sizes, and if you do, it will pick the closest match and fit that to the character for you. It makes building a wide array of production-ready characters faster and a whole lot more scalable.
Yeah, I'm super excited to see what people do with the new outfit system. And that actually brings us to our next announcement. Starting today, MetaHumans and their accessories are available on Fab, Epic's one-stop shop for digital assets.
I was like, did the video break?
On Fab, and there's already some great artists and studios sharing and selling content there. I'm going to shift gears for a minute. Matt, do you
Oh my
remember when we
god!
unveiled MetaHuman Animator a couple years ago?
Senua!
Of course, I consider myself MetaHuman's #1 fan, and I'm also guilty for being eternally online, so of course, I saw that demo, and of course, absolutely loved it.
Some of my industry friends, they thought it was sorcery. We went from capture to final results in a couple minutes, and it made high-quality facial animation accessible to everyone. Well, today, we are taking it to the next level with a focus on real-time animation. We scoured the galaxy to find the best talent to demo these tools, and I think Matt has found just the right character for the job.
Who?
Now, I could be wrong, but I think I cooked here. This guy is a true professional, tons of experience, and he's even going to be joining us via live telecast from space.
Yo, Pedro Pascal?
Space. Let's go ahead and connect.
What do you mean? What do you mean from space? Jean-Luc Picard?
Hey, Blue!
Dude, Matt! This is amazing! I'm making nachos in my nuclear-powered air fryer. Anyway, I was about to munch on this before the keynote. What's up?
What's up? Is that this is the keynote. We're live streaming to Unreal Fest right now. Dude, you're live.
Oh yeah, look at that. You people in your time zones. Hey Chatterbox, can you turn it down? Like way, way down. I'm about to do a keynote. Yo, so what's up, Unreal friends? So get this, for the first time ever, you're seeing me live in real time. This isn't pre-recorded, it's not baked. You're seeing everything as it's happening. Woo! And it's all thanks to MetaHuman Animator. Just check out my alter ego, Corey. He's down there on stage with you guys, and as you can see, our movements are mirrored within milliseconds. Even the smallest expressions are beautifully articulated. Yeah. And look, he's not even wearing a helmet or a suit. I'm telling you, the possibilities are getting crazy. Now I can live chat with fans, take my stand-up act on the road, perform Macbeth.
Chat.
Okay, maybe not Macbeth.
Unironically,
The power of live performance.
this
and
could
all
be
the
used for
happy
VTubers.
Honestly, most of my best stuff happens when things go, you know, a little sideways.
Nuclear core instability detected.
Case in point, trusting my beautiful nachos to a DIY nuclear-powered air fryer.
Hey, Corey, come on out here.
That was so good. Zandu?
Corey Strasburger, everyone, the genius behind Blue and Xanadu. MetaHuman
Xanadu, my
Animator
bad.
now delivers high-fidelity facial animation from
Like
virtually
Ninja Sanji
any
will steal this
3D
tech.
video
Oh yeah,
source
probably.
in real time.
Well, they can't
Whether
really
it's
steal the
running
tech, but they will
performance of your
probably
favorite
use it.
character Or calling into keynotes from low Earth orbit, the sky is the limit when it comes to breathing life into your characters.
It's probably a
Speaking of
decent
that,
camera,
I was
but
just driving Blue with a consumer webcam and markerless motion capture from the Captury.
oh, never mind.
Corey, let me be the first to congratulate you on Blue's VTuber debut right here at Unreal
Oh my
Fest.
God, they
And
actually
by
said the
that,
words.
I mean that this is the first time we're seeing MetaHuman Blue puppeted live, and he looked incredible. On
That's
stage.
wild. I
I
just
know
heard the
we've
words
said this
VTuber on an
before
Unreal
a
Engine
couple
stage.
times, but I
All
still
right.
can't believe that level of facial quality is possible from a tiny consumer webcam.
A
It's
decent.
absolutely
That's insane.
Yeah, thanks, Matt. It is, man. It's all
That does
mind-blowing.
put it kinda high
For
up.
me,
Hang on.
doing everything
What's going on
sort of
here?
solo, being able to see my performance like instantly is literally at the core of my pipeline. So I've been waiting for this quality for a really long, long time. And Chris, thanks to an amazing collaboration with the MetaHuman team, Blue is finally pure MetaHuman. And so with all the other crazy stuff that you guys are elevating, I think Xanadu is about to level up in a big, big way. So thank you guys. You guys rock.
Awesome, man. It's been awesome. I'd like everyone to give a round of applause to Corey and Matt, and thanks for showing everyone.
Thank you. Thank you, Matt.
That is amazing. That's ironically, that's
showing all the fantastic
really
features
good
we're
fucking
gonna
tech.
Hone in on this release. All right, we're going to end big with a few updates about MetaHumans and how they fit into the broader creative ecosystem. First up, today we're releasing 2 advanced toolchains to everyone: MetaHuman Expression Editor and Groom Tools. The Expression Editor lets experienced riggers fine-tune a character's expressions and expression combinations, whether matching scans or creating something completely custom, like a nacho-eating space alien. And our new Groom Tools simplify one of the hardest parts of character creation: high-fidelity hairstyles, making the process more intuitive, faster, and streamlining export directly to Unreal Engine. We've built these tools for our own teams to solve real production challenges, and now we're opening them up to the entire community. Next, we know you want support from MetaHumans in your favorite content creation tools, so we're working with partners to make sure that DNA and RigLogic work wherever you do.
Yo.
And we have saved the biggest announcement for last. We have updated the Unreal Engine license to include MetaHumans. You can everywhere, in every engine, in any creative software.
That's so cool.
Go make
Hell yeah.
amazing characters and help
Oh, hey,
define the
Hank.
future of digital humans.
I'm up early because the showcase is up early. Reaction content. We are
If you're
here.
curious to learn more, join our Unreal Fest sessions, swing by our booth, or check out metahuman.com to get
That
hands-on with everything you've just seen.
Chat.
Thank you.
Oh my god. That could change how like VTubers work by like a lot. Oh, that's kind of crazy. The content, yeah. Yeah, Unreal State of Play started half an hour ago. And I was like, well, I guess I'm going to be up for that. Yo, Bill Clifford?
Hey guys, what do you think so far? Yes.
Cliffy B?
We've got a lot more in store for you this morning and over the days ahead. We've got an absolute room full of rock
Is that Cliffy
stars
B?
here today from different
I haven't seen Cliffy B in a
industries,
while.
making everything unreal. We've got AAA game developers, indie developers, Fortnite creators, filmmakers, car designers, architects, fashion designers. I could go on. You're all here to connect, share, and learn. And learn you shall. We've got over 150 tech talks and dozens of hands-on labs covering all of Epic's developer tools and services. And many of these sessions are going to be led by our growing community of instructors, educators, and service partners. And I want to thank all of you who are giving so much back to this incredible community. Now let's talk about a few more exciting updates from across the Epic ecosystem, starting with RealityScan. In the coming weeks, we'll launch RealityScan 2.0, which will unify the desktop and mobile versions under one banner. Now, CD Projekt Red put RealityScan 2.0 to the test, using it to capture natural objects in high fidelity for the Witcher 4 tech demo that you just saw.
Yeah.
Complex rock and tree scans involve data sets that were previously really tough to process. But with 2.0, it'll achieve better mesh accuracy with fewer manual steps. And you'll be able to get your hands on RealityScan 2.0 later this month. We're also
pretty
seeing
cool.
more and more developers and art studios using RealityScan to bring Megascan's quality content to Fab. Just take a look at this absolutely incredible Paris environment from Scan Factory, which launches today
Hey,
on
Lights.
Fab, featuring over 1,000 assets.
How
that
you
are
doing?
available for use in UE5, UEFN, and even Unity. The Quixel team has also been cooking up an amazing lineup of thousands of new Megascan assets that will start releasing on Fab later this month.
Nice.
And this summer, we'll be launching Fab natively in the Epic Games
United
Launcher.
States Capitol.
Our goal with this is to bring you Quixel Bridge functionality that makes it easier for you to access your content and integrate it into your workflows.
Yeah.
This will include one-click exports to DCCs, starting with UE5, Blender, Maya, and Cinema 4D.
Oh.
And we'll do more from there. You know, we've also set ourselves up to support
Cool.
batch actions.
Doing good. Glad to hear
downloads,
it.
and export content. Back in April, we announced that Loci, a leading computer vision and AI company.
I would have said
joined us.
Loci.
We're working quickly to bring Loci's technology to Fab which will improve our tagging accuracy, enable semantic search,
Ooh.
and improve our IP moderation capabilities to ensure that our
They got
artists are
brackets, chat.
protected. All right, we've shown you what's coming from our side. Now it's time to spotlight some of the incredible projects from across industries that are putting Unreal to the test.
Let's see it. What do we have?
We sure cause a lot of explosion.
Was that Snoop? I don't know, probably. Couldn't tell you. I wasn't paying attention. The Doctor Doom? Holy shit. Robert Downey Jr.
Noise complaints.
Yo, fuck Rocky Raccoon.
Our fight is not over.
Hey, Lost Records. Hell yeah.
Awesome. You guys just raised the bar year over year. This year, one of our major goals is to make animating linear content in
Neat.
engine
Yeah,
awesome.
that's what I was thinking. I'm like,
A lot of
cool.
work to do
Hell
to
yeah.
build, but the 5.6 release is packed with new features that have been influenced and battle tested by some of the world's best studios. One of them is here with us today. The Third Floor has an impressive track record of using Unreal to make movies like Guardians of the Galaxy and shows like House of the Dragon. Here to tell you about their next incredible production is co-director of the new Predator movie, Josh Wasson.
Oh. There's a new Predator movie? I thought it was just the show.
In March 2020, I was working with director Dan Trachtenberg on the pitch for Prey when everyone got sent home. We had been dreaming of pushing previs into animation for years and had just finished our UE pipeline for The Mandalorian. Uncertain what would happen to movies in a post-COVID era, now is the time for Third Floor to get serious about finals. So while we're having a blast crafting scenes in UE for Prey, I got to show Dan the cool things we had brewing. And that led to an idea.
Oh,
What if
so this
Predator
movie
was an
is... Oh,
animated
this is the
movie?
new one.
Fast forward to the industry contraction of 2023, and projects started dropping like flies. But this crazy ambitious film with a crazy ambitious schedule materialized right in the middle of it all. For 20 years, on more than 1,000 projects, the artists at TTF have been on the front lines of visual storytelling in movies, games, and episodics. When Predator came along, they took all of that live-action experience, all of their love for cool stuff and great stories, and poured their hearts into
Yes.
this kind of animated feature.
And yes, that is a Viking holding
Then
an
I
anchor
pitched
about to hit a
film rooted
predator.
in
We need to
live
talk
action
about that
that
because it's
looks and
amazing.
feels like moving concept art. We developed a handcrafted style from the paint strokes to our stop-motion-inspired movement on twos. It was a monumental challenge, but the leap into anim led to significant innovation. Our team
It's on
built
twos.
Hummingbird, our real-time lighting and comp tool inside UE. It handled all of our stylization passes in engine before render.
Also, yes, that's the same Viking that was holding the
countless render
anchor.
hours and reduced our hard drive usage
Who broke
to
shields and is now
1/50th
killing people
the
with
space
it.
traditionally required. Now, let me tell you about my favorite character in the movie. Ursa has this deep-rooted thirst for revenge. She learns that the man responsible is in this throne room in this huge fortress. So Dan had this idea, what if we did an entire battle in one shot? What if we kept the camera focused on her goal? And what if Ursa fought them all by herself? The best way to speed up any production is to speed up decision-making. So with 4 parallel teams inside Unreal, we got the entire film up on screen in 4 months, allowing us to iterate and hone the story and really make it sing before shifting into final animation. Ultimately delivering the film in 18 months. If this movie were live action, we'd be filming at golden hour every day for weeks with a massive crew and several giant vats of blood. In
Captain
animation,
Sweden.
we really wanted to go for it, no holding back. So we choreographed every composition, every strike, every arrow, and blood splatter, like a gigantic dance with 98 parts. Yet we also wanted to feel the camera operator reacting to all the kills as they happen, put you inside this quest for revenge. On behalf of 20th Century Studios, Dan Trachtenberg, and all of us at Third Floor, we hope you enjoy this exclusive clip from Predator, Killer of Killers.
Oh shit! Do we get to see the full fight? Oh fuck! Now keep in mind, chat, almost every animated thing has you have the availability to do cuts that people don't notice, so you don't have to do a continuous shot. It's never required. We're currently watching a continuous shot. I think on some level they would stop. Oh. Ah, damn. Holy shit. There's some really strong shields. I mean, shields are pretty durable. I think we take for granted how, like, well made they usually are. God damn! That was a full ass Dane axe you threw. Psychopath.
It's the Predator movie we've always wanted, and it's prevised, assembled, lit, rendered.
What the fuck? Hey,
premiering
Ghosty, happy Pride,
this Friday
yes.
on Hulu, so check it out. And congratulations to Josh and the
How you
team.
doing? God fucking damn, that was cool as
So
shit.
many incredible games that we could highlight today. Last year, we celebrated Black Myth Wukong from Game Science.
Yay.
It's grossed over $1 billion since launch.
Fucking
This
really?
year, we're celebrating another example of a small team that's taking the world by storm.
Claire Obscure, Expedition 33. I knew they were gonna talk about it. Fuck. Hey, don't show any spoilers.
In an eerie case of numerical serendipity, Expedition 33 sold over 3.3 million units in its first 33 days.
That's amazing. That's actually really funny.
Mega Grant, and it's now a serious contender for Game of the Year. Let's hear from
It is
Sandfall's
a
co-founder,
it's a very good contender for Game of the Year. It unironically might win.
Co-founder and technical director at Sandfall Interactive, the studio behind Claire Obscure Expedition 33.
Hell
It's
yeah.
an honor to be able to share a few words with
It would
you
be
today.
so funny if they
When we
were
began the development
a
of
team of
Expedition
33 people.
Back in 2020, Unreal was starting to open up new possibilities for a smaller team like ours to create games in realistic 3D, with mega scans and later the release of Unreal 5 that came with Lumen, Nanite, and MetaHuman, which all transformed how we create 3D scenes and characters. As a small team, we always did our best to play to the engine's strengths, religiously getting every update to try out the new features and optimizations from Epic. This allowed us to keep our development focused on the element that would have the most impact on the game we were making: the visual identity of our world, the story and the characters, and of course the gameplay, with this blend of turn-based strategy and real-time action. The Unreal Engine has been the key element empowering our small team to create our dream game, and I would like to thank all the people that contributed to the engine, both Epic for the amazing software they have created, but also the community for all the plugin, tutorials, assets, and resources that you can find online to get started. It is this whole ecosystem that
She
supported the
dies.
project
No.
organically, from my friend Guillaume booting up the Unreal Engine for the first time in 2019, creating a small project named Sandfall, to 6 years later, the release of Expedition 33 with that very same new project file. Even though we are a small studio, we never felt alone during this adventure, as we felt we always had the back of both Epic and the community, and we are extremely grateful for that. We really hope we will keep seeing more and more amazing games and experiences made with Unreal in the upcoming years. And on the behalf of everybody,
I mean, I
at Sandfall,
guarantee we will,
wish you
unless
a
the
great
world
Unreal
ends.
Fest, and we're looking forward to meeting you all in the future. Tomorrow comes. Demain viendra. Cheers.
I don't know what he said. They literally They subtitled the French. What did it mean?
We're so happy for you guys.
Me, a Canadian, has no French.
Now, this year we're seeing more and more momentum with mobile devs who are capitalizing on the increasing player demand for high performance and immersive mobile games.
32 if you
One
count the
team
doggo,
that's
who is the
leading the
happiest
way in
manager.
U5
Oh my
mobile
god, hello.
development is Infold
Hello,
Games.
hello,
This
doggy.
gorgeous game, Infinity Nikki, offers a unique blend of
Infinity
fashion and
Nikki!
adventure.
Let's go,
Welcome
trans icon.
Gershwin Ding to the stage to tell you more.
This game recently got an update that had some cool outfits that made me actually want to download it and play it. Did I? No. Will I? Probably.
First, I want to thank our friend at Epic for inviting me here today. As you can probably tell, I'm a little nervous being on stage in English.
Fair.
But I was even more
Doing great.
nervous when I first joined Infodo Games to create Infinity Nikki, our most ambitious project yet.
You're doing great.
Let
10
me
out of
share
10.
a story with you.
Loves
Our
chewing wood
journey
and chasing
began in
broomsticks. Hell yeah.
2012 With just 4 people. Here are the games released before starting Infinity Nikki in 2021, and we still update all of them today. These were
That's
mobile-only
crazy.
games focused on dress-up and interactive story gameplay.
And those mobile-only games had cool commercials where we still think that they might be a trans icon. We're taking them. I'm sorry.
That means crafting new experience no one has ever imagined.
Yuzuki, hello.
That
Happy
is really
Pride.
Far beyond current generation technology to deliver a game that not only looks stunning but stay emotionally touching for years to come.
She's getting adopted. Yeah, we're taking her.
Our first
Our Infinity Nikki, our trans icon.
with over 20 million downloads at launch, largely driven by mobile. We began ideating during the pandemic. Infinity
Also, yeah,
Nikki
you can
found
hold
fun in
hands with
the
each other now.
The open world, bringing happiness to everyone.
You can like play the game co-op and like hold hands.
It's a way to interact with the lively world, alone or with
When
friends.
the world ended by the Mayan
From a
calendar.
technology view, our pillars should manage impossible things at once. High-fidelity graphics that supports outfit customization.
Getting your blahage and pin.
With over 1,000
Oh, apparently everybody says that word wrong, but like everybody corrects people that say it the correct way. So it's really funny. Again, word not English. I can't say it correctly, but
And it must run smoothly
yeah.
on our platform for all players. Big goals. We had never launched a cross-platform game before, but we promised our community, our partner, and Nikki that we will give it our all. Yes.
Please
it
don't
was
show
crazy.
mobile. Hey, it's on PlayStation,
Unreal
right?
Engine 5 is about making crazy idea real. We had a debate, even I highlighted it.
His actual spelling.
With
I
Unreal
d-
Engine 5,
I'm still
Infinity
saying
Nikki
blahage.
come to life. Lumen gave us movie quality lighting in real time. Open world tools like Word Partition help our team of over 1,000 people stay creative and work well together.
Fair.
Unreal Engine 5's new rendering help our team bring amazing visuals to mobile devices. Thanks to
Honestly, yeah, this looks really good for mobile.
Now let's take a look at the open world. We want to make a detailed, exciting world for players to explore.
How's everyone in this fine time
first
zone?
map
I'm
covers
doing great.
400
It's
square
8 in the morning.
kilometers
Help.
With dense vegetation and a dynamic ecosystem.
My head hurts.
We had to make sure memory and performance were never compromised, especially on mobile. Unreal Engine let us build a cross-platform GPU rendering system. With smart GPU culling and a level of detail control, dual-core and triangle stay in budget on all devices. You may wonder why we put so much care into these details.
I don't have
Our
that letter on my
advanced
keyboard.
story that shows what Unreal
I don't have
Engine
that letter
5
in
for
my
our
phonetic
players
speaking. Look at it!
Beyond outfits and open world. This is a true story from our fan, Xin Shiqiao.
My mom and I play
What?
Infinity Nikki differently. She reads every item description, smiles when Nikki jumps, and changes into a pretty blue outfit. It does not matter if she finishes the platforming. When I was finally able to take her on a long-distance trip, she spent hours picking dresses and took many photos, even of a small flower by the road. Now I
Oh.
understand. My mom loves every small moment. We play Infinity Nikki in different ways, but we love each other the same.
Damn, okay.
We hope you enjoyed this story. We hope you find the omen of the world's beauty in Infinity Nikki, the coziest open world game for OV1.
Yay.
Thank you for your time and have an amazing Unreal Fest.
Good job, man. Yeah, hell yeah.
Thanks, everyone.
He sounded super nervous, but he nailed every English word. Hell yeah. Good shit.
There's one more
I
amazing
props.
UE5 game that you've got to check out, and it's coming to the Epic Game Store. Please welcome Ken Kim, CEO of Netmarble Monster, to the stage.
Netmarble monster? Hang on. What are you showing off?
Hello everyone.
Yo, Vindictus 2?
To be here today.
That's not Netmarble.
Epic Games for this opportunity. It's a great honor to introduce our latest project here at Unreal Fest.
Hell yeah.
Let me introduce Mongear Stardive.
Ooh.
Mongear Stardive is the successor to Monster Taming, a game we first launched back in 2013. Known as Mongear in Korea, the game was a huge success, surpassing 10 million downloads just in Korea. With this new title, we aim to expand the world of Mongear by creating a vibrant living world filled with countless characters and monsters. To achieve this, we chose Unreal Engine 5, which allowed us to capture even the most subtle emotional expressions of the characters, making the world of Stardive truly come alive.
Very
This was
Genshin.
the best choice for delivering a seamless cross-platform experience across PC, console, and mobile. One of our key goals is to provide players a whole new gameplay experience by giving each and every character deep narrative and its own unique control system.
God damn!
That means every time you change characters, it'll feel like you're playing a different game. And this transforms Stardive from a simple action game into a truly immersive adventure. Moreover,
Holy
the
fuck.
monsters in Stardive are not just enemies. They can be tamed, nurtured, and become your companions along the journey. Depending on their traits, they can also be
Hang on.
kept to weapons
That is
or
Genshin.
use
That
their
was
abilities
Mondstadt.
to cook, adding a deeper layer
Hold
of
up.
strategy
That
and connection to
that
the
was just
game.
Mondstadt.
Each monster is living.
No,
human
go
being,
back.
Transforming the conventional concept of monster collecting into a meaningful, dynamic relationship.
No, fuck you. Hang on. Go back. That was Mondstadt. That was Mondstadt. Go back. Fucking hang on.
To connect with players around the world. We are happy.
We're
to
going
announce
back to that chat. I'm gonna
will be
flash back to that.
exclusively on the Epic Game Store for PC.
Nice.
Now, I'm excited to show
coming to
you a
consoles
brand
as
new
well?
trailer from the game.
Is it coming to other things other than PC? You said consoles. Fucking Netmarble likes to take shit. To be fair, Mongil, the iconography of Mongil already looks like Genshin, so... Also, again, like I said, Netmarble likes to be really, like... They like to play pretty loose with certain things. I wouldn't be surprised. Now, it's on the Epic Game Store. Let's go. Is it on other things? Not gonna tell me. All right, I'm gonna have to look it up later, I guess. Maybe look a lot like Genshin and then just show Mondstadt. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm like, what the fuck?
We hope to see you at tomorrow's session. Speaking of our friends at Epic Game Store, let's hear from Steve Allison.
I'm going back. Once this ends, I gotta remember. I don't know what time it is at. 1:16 or something. Or we're gonna go back because there's no way.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
What's up, man?
Thanks, Ken. It's exciting to see Netmarble
You
Monster
had to
bringing
hurry up.
Mongil Stardive to the Epic Game Store exclusively at launch on PC and taking advantage of our Epic First Run program to keep 100% of the first 6 months of net revenue. As you know, our industry is living through significant headwinds right now, and the Epic Game Store offers all developers a toolkit for maximum financial success that starts with our 8812 rev share and just gets better from there. Now on Epic, our back catalog program, like Epic First Run, allows you to keep 100% of net revenue for the first 6 months on back
Their website
catalog
doesn't
titles
work.
that
Could
you
not
bring
load
to the
data.
Epic
Please try
Game
again
Store.
later. Well, probably because
And for Unreal
everybody's trying to
developers,
fucking download it
Launch
right now.
Everywhere with Epic reduces your engine royalty rate
Also
from
ads
5%
in 2
to
minutes.
3.5% on all platforms and stores when you ship your UE-based games day and date on the Epic Game Store. And remember, Unreal Engine developers
It's not
pay
out yet?
0% royalty
Yeah,
on
no,
all
it's fine.
Epic Game Store sales
I
where
think
we
people are
process
just
payment.
looking forward to it.
Additionally, you also have the option to use
It
any
looks
in-app
cool.
purchase payment solution you want, and when you do, you keep 100% of that IAP revenue. We want to do everything we can to help during this critical time to maximize your success.
That
So
makes
we've added
sense.
another
It
tool to the
wouldn't
Epic
make
Game
sense
Store
if you said the other way.
Starting June 1st, we've changed our initial revenue share to 0% so that you receive 100% of the first $1 million
Oh.
in net revenue, and then 12% to Epic after passing that threshold. Pretty cool.
That's actually really good for new developers.
And this change
Unironically,
is
it's
per
really
title
good.
and per year. So this applies to new titles and back catalog releases.
Okay, the downside is you have to run through
existing
Epic
and
Store,
future Epic Game Store partners,
which
and their
isn't
titles
super
on both
great,
PC and
but
mobile
yeah, it's fine.
benefit from this change immediately. And so life to date, we've paid our developer and publishing partners over $2.1 billion, and we're just getting started. So let's
Hey,
talk
can
a
you
little bit
just
about
pay me
that.
that? I could use $2.1 billion. It'd be
Building the store on
nice.
PC, we know there's still a ton of work to be
Any
done to
oil
deliver
barons
a
out there willing to
experience
support
for
a small
over 7
trans
million
girl?
monthly active users. And in the coming months, we'll be rolling out long overdue features on PC that will move us closer to that vision.
Oh my God.
Download Manager 2.0 was
How is this not a
released 2
thing?
weeks ago, and preloading is coming finally in September. Gifting is targeting a release in time for the holidays so that you can gift games to your friends. And our revamped social
Gifting
is
and
rolling out
preloading
this
weren't a
year
thing
to
already?
Connect our PC and mobile players together with game-independent voice chat, text chat, and parties, along with robust game invites for third-party games.
Okay, multi-platform social,
This will be the
that
building
seems like
block
a good
for
idea.
Several innovative social features on the store that will follow.
It's just
We're
her
also putting
feet.
great focus on ongoing long-term improvements
Nice.
that will make the
Small
store
loan of $1 million.
and of course,
Please.
delivering a great player experience means meeting players wherever they are, which is why mobile remains a key focus for us. We've already seen strong
Well-
momentum on mobile with over 40 million installs to date.
You don't
We're
gotta.
pushing hard to hit 70 million by the end of the year.
Fair. You know
The
what?
Epic
They're
Game
trying.
Store is available globally on Android, and we are continuing
I
to
mean-
expand our global footprint on iOS.
Yeah, it's
Today
not marble, so.
available on iOS in the European Union, with upcoming launches in Brazil, the UK, and Japan, as new laws in those countries come into effect. In Q1, we launched with a curated selection of third-party titles, and as
Yo, let's
as of
go!
today, there are over
KOTOR
70
1 and
games live
2.
on the Epic Game Store mobile,
Idle
with more being
Champions.
added
Is that
regularly.
Carlac?
This deliberate, phased approach ensures a high-quality experience as we gear up to open the store to self-publishing in the near future. In March, to accelerate installs and to keep players coming back week after week, we brought our weekly free games program to mobile. So each week, as we do on PC, we are partnering with developers to give players at least one new free game directly through the app on both Android and iOS, celebrating the best
Ooh.
of premium mobile and partnering with developers on
A
content
week?
packs for
Wait,
free-to-play
weekly free?
Our focus is getting the Epic
I thought it
Games
was a
Store
month
mobile to
free
1.0.
thing, right? They changing
This
it
is
for a
defined
bit?
by 2 major new additions to the store, and the first of which is rolling out very soon. We're launching Epic Web Shops in July. Developers will be able to come into our tools and easily set up a shop for in-app purchases for mobile and PC.
Oh my God. Why is this now? You know what?
leverage
To
our
be fair,
industry-best rev
if
share
Epic,
and offer
if
players
they
a better
continue along the way they have been, with the current they're going,
all
they
players spending on
could
Epic Web
become an
Shops
actual thing
also
again.
accrues Epic rewards on all purchases. These shops will live on the web so that you can steer your players to them.
No, that's a good thing. It's a good thing.
Making them super easy to set
The
up.
cash shops are already a thing. Like the microtransactions are already a thing, part of the games. It's just now you don't have to leave Epic Game Store to buy those things.
Opening up the store to all mobile developers.
That's
to
really
set up
good.
And distribute your games. Well, that's it for me today. If you want to learn more about our plans for the Epic Game Store,
It
join
keeps
us
everything
today
in-house instead of having to leave to an extra
Matt Lowry
website
will
to
join
buy
us
the
to share
things.
what's new in the Fortnite ecosystem. Thank you.
Oh shit! It's finally time! Fortnite! Let's go! I should end stream right now. It'd be so funny. Alright, what's new? What's coming to Fortnite? What do we got? Didn't GoTerra get canceled? No, it's the OG ones. It's Knights of the Republic 1 and 2. They're like the old ones. Fortnite, we love Fortnite. Yeah.
Thank you. We launched Unreal Editor for Fortnite just
There was a remake planned that got canceled, but that was years ago. And then there's the
build, launch, and grow their own games in Fortnite.
what's it called?
Since then, it's been incredible to see how creators
The mobile, not the mobile game, the MMO.
millions of people
But that
are playing games
that
built by
that's still going, but
and
it's
since the launch
it's
of
kind of
MVFN,
tapered off.
Players have spent over 11.2 billion hours across more than 260,000 live creator-made games. These experiences are a foundational part of Fortnite. Creators
Oh,
are
that's right,
leading
it was
the
just
way
the
by
Old Republic.
reimagining live events in Fortnite and driving players to the ecosystem. In fact,
They
this last
no, they don't
weekend,
work on it.
server
They
records
keep it
were by
running. I don't think anything new has come out for that game in a
For
while.
the first time ever, a creator-made island took the #1 spot for concurrent players in Fortnite, surpassing even Epic's own games.
Damn. That's called hire that person.
This is a proof point for us that the ecosystem is heading in the right direction.
They make new
Watching
expansions.
developers
To be fair,
experiment,
I haven't paid
build,
attention to
and
it, so
push UEFN
maybe.
to its limits has been inspiring.
Gun expansion
But it
2022.
goes
That was
beyond
3
just
years ago.
making games. Creators are launching studios and building passionate communities around their work in Fortnite. And thanks to that effort, engagement payouts going to third-party creators have already reached $722 million since the launch of UEFN, and that number continues to grow.
Ooh, cool.
None of this would be possible without you, our community, which is core to UEFN. We're proud to have thousands of dedicated developers building this
The
ecosystem
little
with
wave.
us, and part of building this lasting ecosystem is talking with developers, learning from your experiences, and using this information to help shape our roadmap. Because ultimately, what good is a feature if no one wants it? This is why we've launched the Let's Chat live stream series to answer your burning questions and address your concerns. So far, we've discussed
Why does that backpack
moderation,
look angry?
new Fortnite data API, and the state of the ecosystem, with more coming at the end of this month.
They posted on the forums the team got
That's enough
downsized.
for me.
Yeah.
Help me welcome to the stage an outstanding UEFN developer, Tom Jank.
I mean, fuck. Let's see. The MMO's been running for how long? Like consistently, it's been like up and going for a while now. It's like an old. It's like the like old genre of MMOs. So
Why don't we get started by you telling us how you
it's
got
sorry that
into
it's.
UEFN?
I'm really honestly, it's sorry to hear that it got
Yeah,
cut
I
down.
actually
But
originally started in the animated film industry. I worked
That's
at
the
Netflix,
industry.
Pixar, but I was really looking to kind of be my own boss. I was working on. I really want to do my own thing, and so one thing led to another, and now I'm here at the State of Unreal.
Now you're here. How did you find success in UEFN? Like, how did you build towards what you are today?
Well, I released a few maps, but the momentum really started coming when I started releasing my warm-ups. I posted daily on Twitter, just these janky experiments that are kind of weird and wacky, and people thought, how is he doing this in UEFN? And so that built to commissions and work and me doing this full time.
I know a lot of people are probably familiar with your warm-ups. Did you ever make any of those into maps?
Actually, that's where Fortnite Football came from. I would pick up these
2011?
dinos and move them around, and I coded it wrong
15
once,
years
and
next
punted them
year?
across
That's
the
fucking
field.
wild.
And I was like, well, this could be a game. This is kind of fun. And so Fortnite
The
Football
Star
was
Wars
born.
lore is amazing. It's super deep and in depth. I love when they don't focus on like the movies lore because it's always better.
Platform or core to what it was like for you to learn. Can you tell us a little bit about how you landed on
Football.
that brand?
There's a lot of things.
Yeah,
People make
actually,
crazy
I
shit in
am not
Fortnite.
formally
Actually,
trained in game design or programming, so I really started to kind of lean into that. This is a little janky. I'm using this new software. I'm building this fun stuff, and that just became part of my brand. If I messed up, oh, it's just jank. That's how it is. And so you can hear more about it in my session, the upcoming later this week, Tom Jank's UEFN Survival Guide.
I love the name. It's a great name. Thank you so much for joining us up here. I mean, for us, it's really good to hear that regardless of the experience you had coming to this ecosystem, you were still able to sort of build and make a name for yourself here. That's really what we're looking
also
for.
this is a
We have a couple
content creator who made stuff in the engine and is like making a lot of money and
little bit smoother.
has that whole
So
experience.
here to
So
tell us more about what's coming next in UEFN is
that's what he's doing here. In case that wasn't well explained. Yo, Sax person.
Thank you, Tom and Hannah. Let's start with an update on a much-wanted,
Person.
often delayed feature, Scene Graph. Scene Graph is one of those foundational pillars that we really want to get right. And I'm pleased to say that the first release of Scene Graph is coming this Saturday, June 7th. Scene Graph is the foundational layer of the engine that unifies the editor and runtime representation of the scene, making everything you built accessible through verse code. In the editor, Scene Graph enables rapid construction of rich, detailed environments by organizing entities in view. Repeating elements like desks or chairs in an auditorium can be converted into prefabs, simplifying management, enabling easy variation. And at runtime, your verse code can traverse the same hierarchy to dynamically modify the scene.
Disney don't seem to stick to their own lore of the series. No, they stick to the lore of their series. They just stick to the movies that they make, and movies are rehashes
These
of the
web worlds
first
are
three,
built
and they're just
on
not good.
Robust modular system engineered from the ground up to be the foundation of UE and
U5
UEFN
quarter
going
one
forward.
got a new battle pass and models.
So this year,
Ooh.
we're shipping more tools like custom items, skill-based matchmaking,
That's pretty
new
cool.
social systems like Bubble
New
Chat,
models is
to bring
good.
players together.
I think
But before we
because
get
they
into
got
the roadmap,
downsized though,
I wanna
it'll
share an
take
update on
longer to
something we
like
talked
really
about
do some
last
stuff in it, which is fine.
We intended to ship the first season of Fortnite Battle Royale, built with UEFN in version 2025. Since then, plans have changed a bit, and we're not going to be able to meet that target. Right now, we're tracking to 2026. But today, UEFN is an integral part of development for Reload, Ballistic, and other internal projects, but we're still having to hit a few key milestones to support a full Battle Royale season. So for the rest of 2025, we're going to be focused on closing those gaps while continuing to ship new UEFN features for you. A big focus of working on making it easier for players to find amazing games you've built. The release of off-platform features like deep linking, enabling you to market your game on social media, link players directly to your island inside Fortnite. And in-game retention tools like Favorite a Creator gives you more ways than ever to build and engage
I'm eating
communities
leftovers from last
directly
night.
inside Fortnite.
It's like
So
a
far,
chicken stir
6
fry over
creators
rice.
have already surpassed 1 million favorites in games since launching the feature last year. And this not only makes it easier for players to
All right, I'll
discover
give you
and
one
play their
grain of
favorite
rice.
games,
Say ah.
but it's also a great opportunity for creators to grow their audience and their business. To further support that growth, we're doubling down on data sharing.
Good boy. Here you
helping
go.
you make smarter decisions as you build and launch your games. Let's talk a bit about the new Fortnite Data API. We are building Fortnite to be a true open ecosystem, one where creators have full insight into every
Also,
dynamic
yeah,
factor that makes a game
adding new
successful.
character models always
The
helps
Fortnite Data
refresh the
API
player
is a
base.
key part of
So
that vision.
if they keep it up,
2 years ago,
I think
we
it
made
could
the
come back,
CPU of every Fortnite
and hopefully they
item
get some
visible
more
in-game.
help.
It gave creators a clearer view into what resonates with players, helping to surface trends and improve iteration so creators can build more strategically. And community-based tools like Fortnite GG and FCHQ have shown the value of transparent Fortnite data. Now we're expanding that visibility. We released the first version of Fortnite Data API 1 week ago, giving creators access to essential metrics like acquisition, engagement, and retention for all Epic-made islands. And starting on June 9th, that same level of insight will extend to all islands. in
One
Fortnite.
grain is mean.
You can use the API
Gum
to
seems
build your own
happy.
dashboard or reference existing tools and websites to better understand performance, giving you the opportunity to find the right genre, the right audience, and the right
Also,
moment
chat,
to launch your game.
My amazing, lovely wife
You can learn more about
gave
the
me a
Data
tip
API
for
in our Creator
reheating
Portal
rice,
talk
and it worked
tomorrow.
flawlessly. It's so good.
Now, we'd like to
So,
introduce our latest work that
other people
enables
may already know
developers
it,
to use emerging tech to create awesome games.
but I didn't.
The
So
Epic Developer Assistant is an AI tool that currently in beta that will improve creator productivity. It's a general-purpose chatbot that can guide you through developing games in UEFN. And you'll even generate verse code from simple prompts. Please welcome Heather Storm, who will help us drive a live demo of the assistant.
it occurs to me that of course Fortnite is up on AI. Okay, sure.
Hey everyone. So let's set up the challenge that we want the assistant
Oh, apparently
to
if you
help
put like an ice cube in rice when you put it in the microwave,
with the
it'll
challenge
help it
we
like
need to collect
rehydrate.
3 props in order to escape through the center of the map.
And
We
it did.
need
It's
our
really good.
props to randomly spawn within our play space. So let's go ask the Epic Developer
Micro
Assistant to
Eve.
help us out. Now, I don't want to subject you to my typing skills, so we're going to copy and paste the prompt directly into the assistant. Hey assistant, I need some verse code that will randomly spawn 5 creative
This
prompts
is
in the map. I've added some extra
this is
context, such as how the spawn radius and how far apart the prop should spawn, just to make sure that this
Okay,
will
hang on,
exist
chat.
in our existing
Because in some ways this is
we'll also
fine
make the props respawn every 10
because it's
seconds,
just handling
making it a more
mathematics
challenging experience for our players.
and code.
Finally,
But
we'll name our verse file and the editable
Still
variable
no.
prop to spawn.
still no.
So while the assistant generates a response, you can see it may provide relevant documentation to your request. The assistant is powered by GPT-4.1 and is fine-tuned using our, like Epic's own verse code license from creators who signed up to help, and all of our current documentation. And once the assistant has generated the code, it'll test if the code can compile. If it can't, it has a second self-repair step to correct the code.
It looks like it's generated. It tells us how to use it, and then we have the code. All right, it looks good. Let's go into VS Code and paste it directly into our file. Now, I already started this code earlier today to make it a little easier for us to do this live. So let's delete everything that's there and replace it with what we just generated from the assistant. We'll save, and then we'll press the build button in the top.
Me when I
right-hand
asked the AI to
corner,
fix a bug and it
it
adds
built
200 cockroaches to the map instead.
All right, but we're not done yet.
Hey, Lath, how you doing?
Now let's go into UEFN and make sure that the random prop spawner verse device is set to spawn the correct prop, our custom prop banana. All right, that's all good. Let's push verse changes. And finally go in to live edit. When this loads, we'll be able to test that our random spawner code works, making sure that our bananas spawn randomly.
Don't get me wrong.
And that every 10 seconds they move. Oh, we gotta collect 3.
Having done coding, that's a nice way to lighten the load.
Continue to iterate and refine our game.
But like, please work on things. Please don't let this just be like, fuck it, ChatGPT a whole game.
Of how the Epic Developer Assistant can streamline
Please.
data
Oh
workflows,
my God.
And eventually it'll be directly integrated.
I understand
into
lightening the
Edit.
load, but like,
You can try it for yourself right
there's
now
an extent
on the
to
Epic
which,
Developer
you know, do the
Community
thing.
site as it enters beta today. Thank you, Heather.
I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it.
All this is all part of a bigger mission to give creators more power and flexibility to bring your creative vision to life. Another example of this is how we've redefined what's possible through deep.
Yeah, I killed the whole game for me. Yeah, that's
We've
what
been
I'm worried about.
collaborating with the leaders in film, television, music, and sports since Fortnite's earliest days. It started with a few iconic outfits in Battle Royale and has evolved into entire seasons shaped around cultural experiences that players love.
Yo,
We
shit,
wanted
Miku
every
Miku
creator to be a
Beam!
part of that adventure, so last year we kicked off a movement that started just that. We worked with brands so creators can build with world-class IP. A simple one-click agreement, pre-negotiated share of the engagement payout, and all the brand safeguards that we've developed that allow
AI
everyone
has a
to
place.
integrate
Generating
with
art,
Fortnite
writing,
seamlessly.
and music ain't it.
As the
Exactly.
first partner announced at GDC last
Generative
year,
AI
Lego
is not art.
has been leading the charge
Is not
in enabling
music.
creators to
And it
expand
is
the
not
Lego
a thing that
Fortnite
should be
universe with original games and stories.
anyone should be using to
On
get
June
money off of.
17th, they're unlocking a highly requested feature, the Lego Brick Editor. It launches with 50 classic bricks, 42 colors, giving creators the power to build with Lego, brick by brick, in Fortnite for the very first time.
Yo! I gotta tell Melody. Melody! Fortnite Lego!
Our second partner to join the movement was
Anyway.
Paramount. We welcomed Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles to UEFN last fall. And from Pizza Tycoon to the wildly popular RVB experiences to TMNT Dimensions, we've been amazed by your creativity. All in,
Pizza.
you've spent over 700,000 hours in editor creating TMNT games. And then finally,
What in
horror
the
has
fuck?
always had a strong foothold in creator-made games. So it's not a surprise that adding Skybound's Walking Dead to the program has been a huge success.
Oh shit!
We launched in March,
Lucille!
and creators are just starting to publish Islands now. And so far, more than 1,000 developers have published Walking Dead games in the first 2 weeks since its release.
Wanted to save money, employees use AI instead, but
Through
at
our
least
current
it's sure,
partnerships,
at least make sure the
creators have
employees are
already
good enough
published over
before
12,000
AI
islands
saying them to
with
like,
over
yeah,
160
yeah.
million hours played. I'm excited to announce that our next
Save the world is
bringing
back.
their world to you, the creators. Later this
Fair,
month,
yeah.
Squid Game
Also, Leth, how
will
you
be
doing?
coming to UEFN.
Ah.
And creators will be able to build their very own twist on the world's most intense playground. Our partner Netflix is
Guys, Squid Game!
New game systems like the Disguised
Squid Game is
Survivor
here!
and
Squid Game
creators to create their
3!
very own game.
June 27th!
Squid
Oh
Game
my
Tools
god!
will launch on June 27th.
Do
Tied
people
to the
still
series finale
care?
of Squid
Do people
Game,
still
creators will be able to publish
like
the
Squid
islands
Game?
later this summer.
Is that a thing people still enjoy?
Our desire to bring iconic IP in the hands of creators doesn't stop with Squid Game. Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Oh fuck! Let's go!
We heard players loud and clear about how much they love the bending gameplay in Battle Royale.
Yeah.
And we are excited to bring Avatar-themed tools and devices to UEFN next year. That means you,
Oh.
the developer, can use features
Next
from 4 nations
year?
to build your very own authentic Avatar games.
Actually, that's kind of.
Together-
Hang
together
on.
with
So
these amazing
Fortnite's
brands,
kind of like
we're expanding
Roblox.
the library of iconic
Dude,
IPs
Aang looks so weird.
that creators can
Fortnite's
use to
kind of
make
like
games
Roblox in the
important.
way that like it has a game engine that allows you to like make very unique situations in games.
Sharing with millions of players in Fortnite.
So like that might be the only way we get a good Avatar game.
Thank you to everyone for what you've done so far. As we look to what's next, it's really important that we
How long did you play
share our
Warframe?
vision deeply. Disney and Epic.
This was
have been
anxiety
working
moment.
together for years,
Oh,
building
I'm sorry,
immersive
Leth.
entertainment experiences for players and fans around the world. Sean Shoptaw from Disney is here to talk today about
Me being incredibly selfish, anxiety. I don't need you until Friday.
huge surprise for the creator community.
I'm so sorry. My brain was like, "Why are you anxious? You don't have to do anything with me until Friday." I'm so sorry. Be well, Eth. Be well. My good friend. Yo, it's Sean Shoptaw. Let's go.
Thanks, Sax. For more than a decade, Disney has been leveraging Unreal across film, television, theme
Oh, this is
parks,
Disney.
and games. And that momentum is only accelerating.
Did you use Epic to ruin Lilo and Stitch?
To build a transformational entertainment universe that will bring all of Disney together. And Unreal will be foundational for delivering on that shared ambition. Let's take a look at some of the amazing experiences Epic and Disney have built together over the years.
Don't show Lilo and Stitch. People hate that movie. God. They have a fucking... I love it, dude. Samurai Darth Vader is the best thing ever made. It looks so cool. She wanted to go see it. Ooh, I'm sorry. Was that Fall Guys? Excuse you. Was that... I need a fucking second. Hang on. Was that Fall Guys fucking, I keep wanting to say Moana. Encanto. Dude, Disney be out here. She bought a ticket for Monday and went and thought she bought it for yesterday. Ooh. Never got into Squid Games.
Just
Yeah.
a few weeks ago, we launched Galactic
I
Battle,
didn't see it.
our most ambitious Star Wars Battle Royale collaboration in Fortnite to date.
Yeah, actually, unironically, chat, the new Star Wars Battle Royale part of Fortnite is actually really
For the
cool.
First time ever, we brought a Disney Plus series into Fortnite. Players got early access to the first 2 episodes of Star Wars Tales of the Underworld before they debuted on Disney Plus. The environment went far beyond a typical linear viewing experience. Fans battled waves of stormtroopers, explored iconic Star Wars locations, and unlocked exclusive in-game rewards. We were excited about the possibilities
Sunday, not
that
Monday.
social
Oh.
experiences like these represent for the future of linear content.
Well, I hope if she does go, she enjoys
It was
it.
a first of its kind moment, and fans showed up in a big way.
I
More than
think
5
there's
million
some very
players
intricate things that are horribly wrong with
more
it, but
than
that's
1
just me.
point together. But that's not the only surprise
And the rest of the
we
world.
launched together recently. We also partnered with Epic to bring the first
Tell her to watch the
ever
OG on
AI
Disney Plus.
character
Please
into
watch
Fortnite.
that. If she
It was a
hasn't seen it,
historic
watch that
moment for
first.
Video games, and we did it with one of the most iconic characters
Actually,
in film.
if she hasn't seen it, it might make it a better experience for her if she doesn't.
For the first time, players could have real-time conversations
Darth
with
Vader.
powered by conversational AI.
Oh yeah, that was the funniest thing.
Feature offers a glimpse into the
You can talk.
showing how Disney and Epic are responsibly embracing emerging technologies.
You can talk to Darth Vader with AI. You can talk to him and say shit, and then he'd say shit back to you, and it's just the funniest
Innovation
fucking
has
thing.
always been at the core of Disney's DNA.
You ever have Darth Vader call your Yeezys fucking trash and then fucking send you up the pipeline? I'm so
in
sorry.
exciting ways.
Darth, what do I do if I have 1 health? Perhaps you should have considered that before running around with a pink flamingo head.
Oh, I hate AI, but
Hiding in foliage, a tactic for the less powerful.
He's pretty aggressive. Oh my god, yeah, he's insanely aggressive. It's a great distraction.
Darth Vader actually putting in work. Look at that. Boss versus boss battle.
Get him! Get him, Darth Vader! Get him! Yeah!
What do you think of that guy, Cypher PK? Cypher PK. I do not concern myself with minor streamer's apprentice.
Why is he roasting me?
Darth Vader, you're funny, bro. You're funny. You're a funny guy.
Your persistence is growing tiresome, imposter.
Oh my god!
I will not tolerate this disrespect much longer.
Did he just do that to me?
There's one player left. We need to take him out.
Indeed. Let us ensure this
Allier, yeah.
is decisive.
I hate to break this to you. Most Fortnite creators, super fucking unbearable. They're like terrible people. I don't like them. Anyways, yeah.
Now, as we look ahead to the next chapter of our relationship with Epic, we're inspired by the movement Sax just spoke
Chat
about.
AI did it first, y'all.
One
Yeah,
that
true.
puts creators at the center. As part of our shared vision to build that transformative entertainment
Feeding the
universe,
puppy.
bringing the creator community into this universe has been
I did feed Gum,
part
yeah.
of our plan from
It's funny
the
hearing
beginning.
Vader go through Xbox 360
We
room
want
mode
to
with the
empower our
AI. Oh
fans to
god,
build
no.
their own experiences with the
Oh,
characters
hey
and
Obi, how you
stories
doing?
that
Also,
they
hey
love.
Maya.
Storytelling is at the center of everything we do at Disney, and we believe there are incredible storytellers outside our own walls. That's why I'm excited to announce today
Just
that
order
we will be
something?
bringing
Good idea.
Star Wars to UEFN.
Cool.
Giving all of you the tools to tell your own Star Wars story. We're actively working on this
Some
and
shit.
look forward to sharing
Ooh,
more.
we don't need to go back to the Halo. We don't need to go back to old 360 days. And nobody needs to go back there. It's fine. What was said was said. We move on. We all live happier lives. We learned from it. We're moving on.
Thank you, everyone, and back over to you, Sax.
Cool. I gave Gum 1 grain of rice, and Gum went, yay. And I was like,
Thank you,
"Okay."
Sean. Bringing Star Wars to UEFN is going to be a massive unlock and a huge moment for creators and for Epic. It also underscores that this is the right approach that works for IP holders. And in the end, players win with more games with their favorite
Listen,
IP.
we were all younger gamers back in the day, and there's a reason we don't recall any of that. It's repressed back in the past. We're fine.
As game developers, our job is to entertain players, and AI is ultimately a tool to make games more fun and immersive. It enables infinite possibilities for two-way dialogue, just like we saw with Darth Vader. And as a next step,
In a way,
we want to take what
I
we've
guess.
learned and share the underlying technology with you. So later this year, we'll give creators the tools to build your own engaging AI-powered NPCs in Fortnite.
Okay. Again, I don't have a problem with that. I have a problem with the art side of things generating a lot of stuff, but like also
But they can also drive the
that
core
that
game itself.
bleeds into the AI voice acting territory, and that's not fucking good either.
Using a large
So
language model API that we intend to
don't like
release
that.
soon. We put together a demo to show how the feature can be used to enable emergent reactive gameplay for creators. and deeper
Olby,
experiences
stop
for players.
self-reporting. Just leave it alone.
It's a live
Move
demo
on.
running in a live environment driven by an LLM.
It's okay.
That so far has not given
It's
us
in the
a single
past.
run-through that felt the same.
Oh.
And the magic lies in the degree of surprise and variability that you can expect when integrating AI at a deep level into your game. And importantly, you, as the game maker, can still maintain tight control of the story and gameplay outcomes. You can try these tools in action on the show floor, but first, let me walk you through what we're about to demo. I've got Andrew Ruffini, Andrew Grant here, who's going to drive the demo.
Andrew Grant and Andrew. It's the Andrews. Not brothers.
This demo is going to be a kind of
Although Andrew
conversation
Grant,
with an
2 first
AI
names, don't trust him.
controlled by the LLM. The AI character has a singular goal: make you press the red button. Before you go into Fortnite, we'll jump over to the UEFN editor to show you how simple it is to set up a character for your game. Let's start by taking a look at the new Persona device that's coming later this year. This device
Persona?
allows you to create characters with personalities that players can talk to. You can select the type of voice and delivery you want for your NPC, as well as their characteristics. We specified all our facts in verse code, so let's jump over there to see how we define for our what we define for our character.
Don't worry. I'm sure they used AI to write the
Define both
code
the
too.
personality of the AI and the knowledge that it has. All facts for the character is right there. The prompt we inputted for this NPC say that it's a mysterious cosmic entity named Mr. Buttons. Its ultimate goal is to guide me to press the glowing red button with comedic finesse. The code provides the AI with facts about the contents of the world and guidance.
This is such a slippery slope, chat.
About 20 lines of
This
text
is
in total.
such a slippery
The
slope.
API enables us to adapt facts in runtime
Because it's so hard to
allowing the AI to
differentiate between what is a computer program running a thing that you've created and what is a computer program that creates the computer program that runs the thing that you get paid for.
Is to get the player to press the glowing red button. Right, take it away, Andrew.
I'm just saying. I locked in on Persona and I'm sad it's not actually Persona. I'm so sorry.
Buttons, purveyor of cosmic curiosities and insatiable conversationalist. What brings you to this spectacular catwalk, my friend? Perhaps a yearning for the unknown.
What is this place?
Tuesday and done go in lurk mode. Okay. Thank you for the lurk, Colby.
Is a cargo room, but not just any cargo room. Oh no!
Sure, the voices we used were all compensated as well.
A stage for the unexpected, though a bit dusty if
This
I am
is
honest.
this is.
What does the button do?
The million-dollar question. What doesn't it do? It's a gateway to glory, a ticket to transformation, a symphony of, well,
Yeah.
you get the idea. It does things.
What about those signs that say "Do not press button"?
Signs, you say? Sigils. Mere suggestions from those who lack imagination. After all, rules are made to be gently nudged aside.
What are we actually looking at?
Would you agree?
This is a game made in the Unreal
Pretty risky. We
Engine.
have a big audience here, and even a lot.
That is using generative, not generative, but like voice AI to get you to press the button.
The followers. Besides, a little danger spices things up.
It's a little like tech demo basically of the AI voice.
No, we're gonna get out of here. Let's.
Leaving already, but the fun is just getting started. Think of the stories we could tell, the realms we could conquer. Or, you know, just press the stinking button.
Open the door, Mr. Buttons.
Is the script even written? It's just generated. Well, it's AI, so their AI is running off of like recommended responses and stuff like that. It's using like ChatGPT basically.
Push it, no.
Also, I love that some of the words are just like not coming through.
Bad thing.
Like the AI is like slurring some of the words.
Unless you consider witnessing pure, unadulterated awesomeness a bad thing. Go on, give the people what they want.
I need this to end so I can go to the washroom.
The audience, what will they think? What did you do? This is going to be good.
Is that the end? Did you end it on an AI generated push the button? Did you end your whole thing on that?
Well, they pressed the AI button, and it might have been a bad idea, but like in truth, there's no unpressing that button.
That's kind of funny.
So you know, at Epic, we've been thinking a lot about what this this future of AI means for us and for the
Oh,
whole industry. And
wait.
When the world's on fire, we like to back up and remember our aims as game developers. It's to make fun games.
Wait.
And AI can help us with this. And so we've come to see AI as an opportunity to have a multiplying force on human creatives. The ability for a small team of indie developers to create characters with personality and infinite dialogue is a superpower. The power to accelerate code development and 3D content development of all sorts is going to make game developer better and more accessible for everybody.
Okay.
And right now, we've never seen a time like this in my lifetime. The world is changing ridiculously fast.
Yeah.
And the good news is the industry is changing fast too, and in particular, it's opening up. Last year, the European Commission opened up iOS to competing app stores. We launched the Epic Games Store on Android worldwide and on iOS in the European Union. And very recently, the United States court opened up iOS to competing payment services this year. This enabled Fortnite to return to iPhone here in the United States. That court decision was a huge victory for all developers, not only Fortnite. And it means that now revenue is shifting away from useless gatekeepers and middlemen to developers who actually build the stuff.
This is a good thing, by the way. Fortnite on iOS is a mobile game, and I just.
And this trend towards open platforms is spreading around the world. This year, later, Fortnite will be returning to iOS in Brazil, United Kingdom, and Japan. And we'll keep fighting for Fortnite and for developers' freedom until all apps are free worldwide.
This is a good thing. This is a good thing. You press the AI button. There's no unpressing that button.
Big plans for the
I know.
And we're for the future, and we're optimistic about the way the industry is developing.
Give him a second.
Epic's mission here is to make great games and share the technology and tools we build with the entire world so that you can build anything that you want. And today, Unreal Engine is bringing together the entire real-time 3D industry. It's film and television,
Pandora's AI button, yeah, pretty much.
Automotive makers, fashion designers, musicians, and game developers from indies to AAA studios like CD Projekt Red. This is a really exciting time, especially right now, because we're on the road to Unreal Engine 6. This is going to be a multi-year journey to bring together the best of the two major forks of development we have going on in the company now. There's Unreal Engine 5 for high-end standalone game development, and there's Unreal Editor for Fortnite for deploying
We are
awesome experiences
attention-rotted
into,
Twitch viewers. We
world
need
of Fortnite.
stimulation.
And as these two things come together into a single engine, that means we'll have diverse scripting language and really powerful, simple gameplay programming APIs available absolutely everywhere for games of all sorts. And full C++ source code will remain available for engine systems and standalone games of all sorts. So the idea here is that we'll be able to build games and then deploy them anywhere we want. Deploy them into Fortnite, deploy them into other games that support modding or content ecosystems, or release a standalone game into all of the app stores for all of the different platforms. And not just that, we also see a larger opportunity, as foreshadowed by our Disney partner.
Hold, chat.
For all
Hold.
to connect our games together into an open economy as peers. And some call this idea we're aiming for the metaverse, and others simply see it as gaming and all other forms of media done better with more opportunity for everybody. Now, the great thing is it's us, the people in this room, who will build this together. And so I thank you for the trust you've placed in Epic and the trust you've placed in us to serve your business. And I thank you for coming here to Unreal Fest.
He made a lot of really
It's
good
gonna be
points,
a really fun show.
unironically.
Please join us for 150 talks. Come to the party on Wednesday, walk the show floor, and most importantly, talk to each other and share your knowledge. Thank you very much.
He made a really good point stating that AI should be multiplicative on top of human work, like employees and stuff like that. So like small teams using AI to get their code done faster, or put in like, you know, certain things. However, voice actors are important. Please God, pay them. They will give you a talented performance. Don't use it for your art. And just, you know, like if a code is giving you a problem, try things, experiment. You don't have to use AI for everything. Also, we're done. They literally ended on AI push the button. Everything up to that point was great. And of course it's Fortnite pioneering fucking AI bullshit. I have such a mixed bag on AI because there's places you can use it that makes sense and it works. It's fine. Fucking generative bullshit? No. All right, I think that's gonna do it. Oh wait. I wanted to. Where was it? It was. Stop it. No, go back. Infinity Nikki. Here.
Surpassing 10 million downloads just in Korea.
Okay.
Creative, we chose special console and experience by giving each. Every time you change characters, it will feel like you're playing
Lurk dog walkies. Oh, wait, right. Oh, enjoy your enjoy your lurk, Gum. Thanks for admitting. You know, we call you a puppy. It's really hard for me to not to continue it when you say lurk dog, and now dog is venturing to the fridge. Anyway. Okay, there's something. Look at this. Okay, now chat. Remember what Mondstadt looks like in Genshin?
Become your companions along the journey.
Tell me that's not fucking Mondstadt. It's like slightly different. Don't get me wrong. Again, there's like, you know, building blocks and stone and certain buildings and stuff like that were more prevalent in that era of like fantasy world and stuff like that. But like, come on. It's like the same like lantern fucking posts, the fountain in the middle. Like, look at the character stances are the same sometimes. Like, and then they go down this hallway. That looks like Diona's, the little like cat girl bartender. That looks like her home. This just looks like Mondstadt. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to be right back. I got to handle some things. When I get back, we're going to be playing some Elden Ring Night Reign. So YouTube, this is going to do it for you. I'm going to swap over to this screen. Blah, 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 blah. Hello. Hi. Hi. So I will be right back. I'm going to do a thing. Now is a good time if you guys need to go grab some food, go to the washroom, do any of those things. Go and do those things. I will be right back. It'll be like a 10-minute break or so. And then we'll jump into some good old Night Reign. Because yes, the game is currently up and I'm currently walking around in it. So we will play it. It's a lot of fun. But anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the Unreal Tech Demo Fest thing. The AI part was kind of unfortunate, but he makes a good point. You can't really undo that. Like once the companies and businesses and stuff like that start pushing AI, it's really hard to go against it. Because you know that somebody else is going to do it as well. And it becomes this like, well, somebody else did it, so I'm going to do it. It's a mess and we need regulation, but that's not happening in today's day and age. Anyway, hope you enjoyed at least some of that. Witcher 4 looks really fucking good. So that'll be fun. Anyway, YouTube, thanks for watching. Bye. 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 Happy Pride Month.